Hi everyone, my name is Mandy and this is my Counseling 500 Social Justice blog post. So most people are familiar with the golden rule, which is treat others the way that you want to be treated. But the authors of the article that we read suggest that maybe that rule should be altered in counseling to treat the client the way that the client would expect a counselor to treat them. This is to help make sure that the counselor isn't assuming that the way they want to be treated and their desires and their needs align with those of the client. Maybe the client has different cultural values or just wants to be treated in a different manner. This leads to the question of what golden rule do we want to use? And mine kind of aligns with the idea of self-transcendence that the authors of the article talk about, which is valuing others and treating them in a way that benefits them. And as cliche as it may sound, I would like to follow what would Jesus do. And instead of trying to treat others the way that I think they want to be treated or how I want to be treated, to just constantly aim to treat others the way that Christ would treat them and lifting them up in unconditional love and helping them grow and to become more Christ-like. The next question is about a Bible verse that has to do with social justice. And one that particularly stuck out to me was Isaiah 1:17, which reads, "Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, and plead the case of the widow." And this call to action in the Bible leads me to the next question about what call to action I'm willing to take for social justice. I would actually like to go back into some of the fields that I've already kind of dabbled with, in the past, which were first working with disadvantaged women in a crisis pregnancy center. We offered free and confidential services to them because they were low in socioeconomic status. They didn't have social support. They weren't plugged into the community or didn't have doctors or the ability to get medical care. And I really enjoyed being there and being able to support women who weren't able to get the support elsewhere. And I would really like to go back into that. And another area would be going back into missions. I worked with genocide victims and perpetrators and orphans and widows and women who were incarcerated in Rwanda and who were just very disadvantaged. And we brought them physical supplies like Bibles and food and shoes. And we were also there to just offer them resources and support and just, be a helping hand for people who don't necessarily have it. And I would really like to go back into those fields. These are just some of my ideas on social justice, and I look forward to hearing more about yours.